Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for coming to my channel, Net Spiritually Inclined. I'm Net, and this is Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot Edition for Kendrick Lamar. This reading is for entertainment purposes only and all alleged. I do not know this individual or anybody he's connected to personally. All information provided in this video is based on divination. Please like and share this video to get it more exposure. I would truly appreciate it. Let's get a picture of Kendrick on the screen. And then we're going to get started on his reading. A picture should be popping up of him in a second. And there he go. All right, so his first card is the Death card. The card is saying that Kendrick is in the process of going through a major transition and transformation in his life. One phase of his life is about to end, so another one can start. It's some major changes that could be about to happen in his life. He could be about to shift into a transition period of rebirth and renewal. He has advice to clear the clutter in his life and let go of what's not serving him to make room for new life, and that when one door closes, another one will always open because there's no life without death. His next card is the Ace of Coins. It came out reversed. He has advice to pay close attention to his finances. The card is saying he could be experiencing financial setbacks, but it's a sign for him to reevaluate his plan of what works for him and what don't work for him. It's telling him not to be afraid to ask for help from a financial advisor or do his own research on financial investments, strategies, and money management. Telling him to weigh the pros and cons before he commits to payments he may not be able to afford. He has advice to make sure he has a plan with financial goals that he wants to reach and create stability for himself. His next card is the High Priestess. It came out reversed. It's saying that his masculine and feminine energy is unbalanced and causing him to second guess himself and his decisions. The card is saying he could be experiencing a disconnect between himself and his inner voice, which is causing him to be distracted. This could be causing him to also be disconnected from his intuition. He has advice to stop looking for answers to his questions externally. Is saying that if he reconnects with his higher self, he'll realize that the answers he's looking for are internal. His answers are within him because his intuition will give him all the answers that he needs if he allows it to. His next card is the King of Coins. It came out reversed. The card is saying that Kendrick has a tendency to be arrogant and egotistical, possessive over his finances and material things. It's describing him as being a bragger and being obsessed with social status and an excessive spender with little regard for the needs of others, that he's the kind of man who believes the amount of money in his bank account defines his self-worth. The card is saying that he's selfish and entitled, and that his number one priority is making money, and that his number one priority is also comparing and judging others by how much money they have. He has advice that his net worth is a culmination of his wealth in relationships, his spirit, and love, because money is not everything. His next card is the King of Wands. It came out reversed. He's being warned that controlling and aggressive behavior can cause an oppressive experience. It's saying that he has an attitude that people will do things his way or he won't deal with them at all. It's saying this can cause people not to trust him if they don't feel seen or heard by him. He's being warned about taking other people for granted in pursuit of his goals and using manipulation and intimidation to serve his own agendas with no intentions of returning favors. The card is telling Kendrick that his expectations are set too high, and that's why he's struggling to live up to certain standards, telling him that maintaining healthy relationships should also be part of his vision and to evaluate his goals and what's important to him. His next card is the Seven of Wands. When I was trying to get his last tarot card, the cards that were trying to come out for him, they just did not feel right to me. So I kept shuffling. I kept putting them back and shuffling. First, the Three of Wands came out reversed. Then the Tower card came out in the upright position. And I was like, absolutely not. And then this card, the Seven of Wands, came out. So obviously, even with all three of those cards, somebody is definitely trying to cause him some obstacles and delays, or some people are. The Seven of Wands is encouraging him to keep going after what he wants and to be offensive and defensive. It's about him sustaining his success and maintaining his reputation, telling him to fight with integrity and honor when he faces challenges, to stand his ground when necessary, and not to back down. The card is telling him that not everybody will like him, but they will respect him for standing his ground. Let me check the sound real quick. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Like the video, share the video, like the video. I would appreciate it. From my Love Oracle deck, Kendrick's first card says, fully immersed. Everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. The card is giving him advice to appreciate his wife or significant other, appreciate his family units. His next card says, charge ahead. Embrace courage and determination, forging your path with confidence and readiness to overcome obstacles, telling him that it's going to be challenges and obstacles in his marriage or relationship, but for him to keep pushing. His next card says, embrace solitude. Reflect deeply for survival. Keep your mind open as answers reveal lessons in the quiet of introspection, telling him to balance spending time with his significant other, his family, and making time for himself. The next set of cards, his first card says, message in a bottle. The number 15 could be significant for Kendrick. The card telling him that spirit will send him signs when he asks for them, when he believes he will receive them, and when he allows himself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. The message could come in a form as simple as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, or a song on the radio. The card is telling him to expect confirmation that he's pointed in the right direction, that spirit hears him, and the reply back will be favorable. His next card says, to the sea. The number 7 could be significant for Kendrick. The card is reminding Kendrick that going with the flow of life is exactly what he needs to do right now, to allow trust and faith to guide him forward as he flows like a river into the sea of life. There's these two cards. Kendrick could like being in water. He could like to travel by water. There's something about water. He could just really love water. He could really connect with water on a spiritual level as well. Or this could just be about his emotions being heightened right now. It's something about water. But anyway, his next card says poised. The number 48 could be significant for Kendrick. The card is encouraging Kendrick that he's ready for anything right now, saying that he knows what he needs to do, that his skills are sharp, that he's armed with wisdom and knowledge, and that's why he's sensing that a new phase of his life is about to begin. It's saying that people respond to his confidence and that this is the time for him to begin new things. Let's get into the final messages of the reading. His first card says, anarchist. The card is saying that Kendrick has beliefs that he will literally die for. He's being described as rebellious when it comes to his freedom. He has firm beliefs in liberation and free speech. He's passionate about breaking harmful and biased establishments. And I keep seeing that his beliefs as an activist are very firm. He's very serious about fighting for the right or condition of self-government, and he's being described as philosophical. His next card says balloon. Red and white balloons in a blue sky. I feel like the message is that Kendrick feels like July 4th being called Independence Day is a joke for the Black and Brown community. He feels like Black and Brown people are celebrating July 4th unaware that they're not free. He's holding on to hope that his children can actually have the best childhood possible before facing the reality of the political chaos of the world. His next card says arrow. And because of his beliefs, it's people who's trying to label him as narrow-minded, egotistical, and confrontational. They feel like he betrayed them in some way, that what Kendrick believes in is defensive to them, and trying to convince him that he's a disappointment to his culture. But while they try to trash his reputation, the card is saying they keep missing their mark, because it's a lot of people who love and support Kendrick in what he stands for. Y'all, so that is the reading. You can make your own conclusion or determination about this reading. Thank you for listening to Fuck Love Celebrity Tarot, the Kendrick Lamar edition. Make sure you check back because I'll be doing more of these, and you never know which celebrity or celebrity couple I'll be doing next.